Hi guys, my name is Gamba and I'm a registered migration agent in Australia. Today I'm going to tell you the top 10 things you need to know about the temporary skill shortage visa, the 482 visa. Remember, this is not legal advice, it's only general advice. A 482 visa allows a company in Australia to sponsor a foreign worker for a visa to work full-time with them for a period of 1 to 4 years. The main thing you need to remember is the applicant must have at least 2 years of experience before you can sponsor them. If they don't have experience, unfortunately, even if you have the best intentions, you couldn't sponsor them. The experience must usually be post-qualification. However, in some occupations, you don't even have to have a qualification before you can get sponsored. For example, for tradies, as long as they have 3 years experience, they don't have to have any qualifications. And for professional occupations like software engineer or marketing specialist, they also do not have to have qualifications as long as they have 5 years of experience. There is no definitive set of requirements the company must have before you can sponsor anyone. However, the first question you must ask yourself is, does it make sense for my company to sponsor this person at this time? If so, why? Because remember, the first thing the case officer at immigration site will do is do a quick Google search to check whether it makes sense for this company to hire this person. Does it make sense for that bakery to hire that engineer? Use common sense if in doubt. How much is this going to cost my business? Well, there's 2 steps that belong to the company and the third step belongs to the applicant. The first 2 steps are the sponsorship and nomination. The sponsorship costs $420 in July 2022 and the nomination costs $330 in July 2022 with a levy of $1,200 if your company makes less than $10 million per year or $1,800 if your company makes more than $10 million per year. So all up, roughly, it'll cost you around $3,500 to $5,000 to sponsor someone. The applicant must show their passport, CV, qualifications and transcripts, reference letters from past employees to show they have 2 years of experience, and in some cases, skills assessment depending on the occupation. Can my company offer casual, part-time, or contractor basis sponsorship? Unfortunately, you can only offer TFN full-time employment. There is no definitive list of documents you must provide. However, the main documents are your ABN or ASIC, an accountant's letter to show you have the financial capacity to sponsor someone, the contract, position description, organizational chart, labor market testing if the applicant is from a country that requires it, and a letter explaining why you want to sponsor them and why you couldn't find an Australian to fill that role.
Okay, Bolivia.
Labor market testing is the government's way of ensuring that you've tried to hire an Australian before you resorted to sponsor someone from overseas. In most cases, you must do 28 days of advertisements before you can offer the role. However, if the applicant is from South Korea, Vietnam, Chile, Thailand, Mexico, South Korea, or China, you don't have to do this. If the employment relationship ends, you must inform immigration within the next 28 days. Then the applicant will have 60 days to find a new employer, apply for a new visa, or leave the country.
Easy, Ned. Think of the Bible.
Your main obligations as a sponsor is that you cooperate with the department if they ever check on you on compliance, keep employment fair, do not engage in any discriminatory practices, and remember that you cannot recover or obtain payment for any sponsorship. So your fees to the government must be paid by the company, not by the applicant. You can find more info on our website, www.gamba.com.au/en. Here you'll find free materials, brochures, and you can book a free appointment to talk about sponsorship options. Regards.